Welcome back to another Texas Chain Saw Massacre the game video. Today, a bit of a different one. Just want to have a little bit of a discussion. Little discussion topic, and the topic of today is lobby dodging. Good grief, lobby dodging.
Yeesh.
Now, maybe some people, because it seems like anytime we stream and we talk about lobby dodging, if you've ever watched a stream, you've heard us bitching for at least like an hour every stream, because you sit there and you search for a game, especially on the victim side of things.
Because we're victim mains.
Victim mains, as you do. Victim mains.
Quick match mains.
Quick match mains. That one's true. We're constantly hitting quick match. But unfortunately, it seems the only games we really get to play, not always, but most of the time, is family, because there are more players queuing as victim players than family players, which is normal in a game like this. It's the reason Dead by Daylight queues used to be so long. And it's one of the reasons why F13 queues, even today, are not that bad, despite being significantly less players. Queues aren't that bad because you can't queue as Jason.
Mm-hmm.
It's
just a preference.
It's preference based, which I said it 2 years ago. It feels like it 2 years ago, I guess, when this game was announced, that if they made the game not preference based, where they make it where you pick family or you pick victims, queue times are going to get bad at some point. Well, the actual queue times are really not too bad. The actual getting into the lobby, it's about 2 minutes.
For victim.
For a victim. It's about 30 seconds for family.
Yeah.
But for victims, it's about 2 minutes, at least on like those central servers in North America. It could be different for others, but we consistently about 2 minutes for us. The problem is, once you're in the lobby and a family member leaves, the odds of that spot filling back up, slim to none.
Yep.
And that's why I want to die. It's the worst thing ever.
Right. And then, people leave and it resets the timer. And then we sit and wait and wait and wait. And then the timer finally gets down to about 20 seconds. And then someone else leaves to go find a new lobby because this one's broken.
Yeah, it jumps back up to 90 seconds.
And then it just jumps back up to a minute and a half. And we sit there again and maybe we'll get someone. They join and immediately leave, resets the timer.
Yeah. Lobby dodging is just the worst thing ever. And it's like if you're playing with a party, you're a higher level, you're gonna experience it more.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is specifically that creates the worst piece of lobby dodging. I don't know if it's like because I'm level 99. Chase, who we play with all the time, he's level 90 now. You're like 58. You're kind of trash.
They're scared of my level. What can I say?
So I don't know if they're dodging the level 99. Could be, but it doesn't seem like. Maybe. I don't know. Some people will for sure. I don't know if they're dodging the party. They see you're in a 3-man party or a 4-man party, whatever you're in. Don't know if they're dodging that, or if it's just dodging the map, or if they just didn't get the character they want. But usually people, they leave so fast.
Before you even almost load in.
Yeah. It's like they instantly they're gone. So I don't think they're even checking, like even trying to trade characters or anything. I know you'll see some people dodging lobbies just because they don't want to play Leatherface. I think from what we've seen, that's few and far between. Usually somebody will play Leatherface now.
It's less now.
Yeah, it
now
was bad.
PC crossplay is back.
Yeah. And that's the reason we want to make this video now, is because PC crossplay came back and the problem still exists.
Yeah.
Because, that PC pool came in. That is tens of thousands of more players every day. They're going to jump in and be a part of that pool.
And that's Game Pass, Windows,
right?
And Steam, because Steam doesn't have that many players playing on the
It's still
current.
Thousands.
It is. It's 4,000. But
yeah,
before anyone comments and said, "Oh, the Steam chart only says this," Steam chart isn't everything.
And I think it went up since the crossplay came back.
It has.
So it's still 1,000 more players. I mean, dude, F13's got like 500, and you can still find games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm saying. Like, but the thing is, like, here's the pools right now: victims, family. All it did, instead of when PC players came back in the pool, instead of it going like this, it just went like this. It didn't make a difference. They just went up equally. So it's still more and more victim players. Yeah, there are more family, but there's still so much more victim. And if you look at like the queue times, okay, it's like 30 seconds for family, and it's like 2 minutes for victim. You're looking at like a 75% difference between them. It's significant. There are so many more victim mains out there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean the queue times are just brutal. So that's why when somebody leaves and you had to wait a whole other 2 minutes to get somebody back in, this is why they increased the lobby timer before, to 5 minutes to try to make up for that. But there's a couple of not solutions. I don't even know if there is a real solution. There's a couple things you could do to maybe help with it. Maybe you could increase the XP for family. That for sure that would help just to get more people playing on the family side, because it's just not as rewarding. Because if you're lower level, you're trying to level up as quickly as possible. You're gonna play victim. You're gonna go stab the family. You're gonna go hit door slams. You're gonna go stab grandpa. That you will get so much more points with that with like a fraction of the effort. You can get so much more XP than family.
I mean, those hitchhiker sissy mains. Whoo, good luck getting XP.
Yeah, especially the hitchhiker mains.
Hitchhikers, you got nothing.
Feels bad, man. Feel bad for the hitchhiker mains out there.
Yeah.
It's tough. But yeah, just you give the family more XP and more people want to play them for sure. But then I think if there's not 7 people in the lobby, I think the timer should just freeze. Like just completely stop the timer. And then once it's 7 people again, drop it to 60 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that like, cause what happens is, because this is the worst part of it. And I'm going to be completely blunt about this, and I'm not exaggerating. The Texas Chain Saw Massacre has the worst like lobby simulator experience I've ever had in a multiplayer video game. Ever. It's fucking atrocious. And I hate it so much. But yeah, like the reason it's so bad is that, yeah, people are dodging lobbies and that sucks and it takes longer to start a game. But what makes it so much worse is that, one, you can't back out as a party right now. So you have to disband your party every damn time, re-invite people. And then if you're on PlayStation, I don't know if it's this thing on Xbox or PC, but you can't, your invite system will no longer pop up. So then you have to restart the whole fucking game, go back in, create a new party, invite people, jump back in, and then just experience the same damn thing over and over again.
Right. And the only people suffering are the people that stayed in the lobby.
Yeah, the people doing the thing they're supposed to be doing, those are the people suffering.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. If you hide the player level, if that'll help at all.
It certainly will. Yeah.
Hide the map. But the whole point in having loadouts is having them for each map and also each, family or victim character.
Yeah, I don't think you can hide the map. I get it will help. It certainly would help with lobby dodging. But yeah, you make loadouts based on the map you're playing.
Right.
Yeah, or the character, you choose a character based on the map you're playing. Like you're always gonna run a cook at family house. You're always gonna
Connie at gas station.
Yeah, things like that. Like those characters become more and more important depending on which map you're playing. So yeah, I don't think it would work. It would certainly help, but you shouldn't do that way.
I'm not a game developer, but there must also be something server side that knows when a lobby has had X amount of people that connect and then immediately leave within X amount of seconds. Because yeah, then at some point the lobby will not fill up anymore and we sit there until the game is over. So there must be something server side that's like, this lobby has something broken in it, so we're not going to even try to add more people to it.
Yeah, or it's just or it's just like a coincidence.
Because yes, we'll get a handful. We'll probably get 4 or 5 people join in that last spot, and then they leave. And after 5, then that spot never fills up again.
Yeah, and then the other part to add to, like, you can't just leave with your whole party, and you have to like disband everything. On top of that, if the timer hits 0, it just ends the lobby.
Yeah.
It's like not enough players. Well, okay, I guess I'll go search again. Why not just keep the party?
So when no family member chooses Leatherface, it keeps resetting the timer to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Why can't unfilled lobby just reset to 30 seconds until someone else joins? Yeah. Or have no lobby timer like you said earlier until that last person joins. Yeah,
something along those lines that would certainly help. So like the thing they tried to add 5 minutes, that was what they tried to do originally, make the timer longer, or start with 6 out of 7 players. I don't like either of those because one, you shouldn't start with 6 players. It breaks the entire fucking balance. It does. Yes, of course, there are family players that can win 2v4. It can happen, sure. But any good victim squad is going to poop on a team that's only 2 people. And if you did 3v3, any good family is going to shit on somebody starting shorthanded on the victim side. Mm-hmm. It breaks a balance on both sides. It shouldn't be a thing. So make it be 7 players still, but you can't make the timer 5 minutes because the timer's 5 minutes and you get everybody in there and that one person doesn't ready up. So for 4.5 minutes, you'll sit there before you start the game. And then there's going to be that one guy that still backs out with 60 or with 30 seconds left or something like that. and then it's even worse.
Yeah.
So if you can make it where you start the timer at 5 minutes, fine. But once the lobby fills, it cuts down to 60 seconds automatically. I can live with that.
So they do not allow you to respec in your lobby anymore.
Yes.
So I would think 45 seconds is enough to, change a perk on one of your loadouts if you need, or if you just upgraded your ability, you hit the next level to actually choose on your ability skill tree which ability you want. I think 45 seconds once the lobby's full is more than enough time.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, you should be ready before you click search.
Yeah.
You should be ready.
Yeah. It would be kind of nice if there was a system in play, though, when you're finding a match, instead of going onto a separate loading screen, you stay at the main menu so you can access your progression and customization while still searching for a game.
Yeah.
You could do kind of stuff like Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
So
what was it? World War II was a good one. You could be searching for a game and still running around doing parkour and shit.
Yeah, you playing with the one balls.
Yeah.
Like the volleyball things.
Basketballs or whatever they were.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
You can't just add a DC penalty because there are so many different reasons why people DC.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world if you DC. I'm not if it happens, because I mean there's plenty of good reasons to do it, right? Maybe you lost somebody in your party and you got to back out, or maybe I don't know. It could be anything. There are a lot of people lobby dodging for silly reasons. Don't get me wrong, but there are legitimate reasons to back out. Maybe the second you got into a lobby, your dog started barking. You let your dog out, so you back out. So there's so many reasons to do that. To have a DC penalty associated with it would be a pain.
Right. We stream a decent amount, so our sample size is a lot larger than I think a lot of other people's. The amount of people that will sit in a lobby for the timer to go all the way down, then they post a message saying 99 touch grass, and then wait until 10 seconds left to leave.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're doing it deliberately, and that happens honestly a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit.
So like, in a X hour period of streams that we have that many people doing it. So I can't even imagine the people that aren't streaming, the 99s out there that aren't in our party, in our lobby. I'm
tempted to make a montage because it'd be easy for me to do. People just leaving. Like the just straight up lobby dodging. I mean, I probably have I bet you I have a good 50 hours. I'm not even kidding, of just people leaving and dodging lobbies.
Yeah.
I have over 300 hours in the game, but I don't have over 200 hours in game.
Yep.
Of actually playing. I have sat there playing Lobby Simulator for over 100 fucking hours, and that is just insane, dude. It's so bad. And we're called family mains a lot of time, and we certainly started family mains for a little bit different reason than we wanted to. But sure, okay, I would happily play Victim an entire fucking stream if I could. But you'll be sitting there watching us just lobby after lobby, 25 minutes at a time, and then we play for 3 minutes, and then you do it again, and it's just not a fun experience. I actually said it the other day. I think it might have been after you jumped off already. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just tired and pissed off already at all the dodging. But I was like, this is getting to the point where the game is actually hard to stream. Like, it's actually hard to stream, at least as to play Victim.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to stream because you're just fucking sitting there.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there.
As streamers, having people comment, be like, can you play Victim? Can you play Leland? Can you play that?
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to have that experience.
I think Wednesday, when I was late to the stream, you guys had started. I think you lobby simulated. You tried queuing as Victim and only had like 2 games in an hour.
Yeah. Sounds about right. If I solo queue, it's not that bad. So it's definitely people just dodging parties. So these aren't really solutions, but they're options to help. All right. One was the get rid of the timer, have the timer freeze until the lobby's full, because at least then the lobby won't end. All right. So that's the part that sucks, is the lobby just ends and you start over, and you start the process over and over again. It sucks. Hide player level, overall player level, show ability level.
Instead of showing player level, show the main abilities levels. Yeah,
not perks. There were some, when I said that a couple videos ago, people were like, you can't show the perks, it'll give away your whole your whole strategy. I agree. Do not show perks, show the ability level. Okay, because that also allows you to strategize better. If there's a level 3 cook in the lobby, you're gonna play slower, yada yada. So just the ability level, not the perks. Don't show the perks. Then hide player level. Don't show parties anymore. I understand that it's not even so much strategizing. I mean, yeah, you can strategize like, oh, these guys are working together. Let's tunnel them first. I mean, sure, you could do that, but fuck that, dude. Just don't. You don't need to show if there's a party because there are so many people dodging those. And that's on both sides too. You full family, people dodge it. Happens all the time. You have a party, a full party family, victims will dodge like crazy. But that one doesn't matter as much because those spots fill so quickly.
Yeah. It is a multiplayer game.
Mhm.
So if you're going to play, you need to have a solid internet connection. So maybe a DC penalty is a thing where after 3-5 DCs in a row, it's like, hey, the next time you do this, you're not gonna be able to play for 10 minutes or whatever, the 5-10, and it goes up. Because if you don't have the best internet and you are constantly dropping out of games because of it, you might need to play a single player game.
I understand that leaving a game in the game, it's leaving a pregame lobby. I've seen people suggest that where like after 3 times in a row, give them a penalty. Sure, you could. I guess you can add that system, but the amount of people that are actually dodging 3 games in a row, that you got to be a special kind of bitch to fucking dodge 3 games in a row.
Yeah,
like that. I don't think there's that many people out there that are doing that. I freaking hope. If you're one of those people, like, dude, just play the game.
But what's the point? Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, like, it's okay, and I say this all the time. It's okay to lose. Especially as a victim, dude. Like, it's all right. It's all right to. Man, I've died so many fucking times.
What are the sides of this game? There's family, and then there's victim. Not survivor. It's victim. You're supposed to die. In theory, an asymmetrical multiplayer game, one side with less players are supposed to be stronger.
Yeah.
In theory,
it's look up the definition of asymmetrical.
Yeah.
So that is how it works.
But not to the point where it's not fun.
Right. There's still you have the ability to escape, but you're still weaker.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be. The thing is, there's no ranked mode in this. All right. There's no red ranks for you to hit in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, and maybe someday there will be. I don't recommend it.
Your stats are private.
Yeah. There's no skill-based matchmaking. Your stats are private. Your KD is not being exposed. So yeah, it's all right. It's all right to lose, man. It's okay if you get into a lobby and there's a 99 in the other team. It's okay. If you get into a lobby and your teammate is like level 2, it's okay. Just help him.
And also
just have fun.
Player level does not equal skill.
Oh, that's 100% true.
We had a teammate that was like a 80 something, died in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah. Then like the other day we went as family went against a full team of 99s as victims.
And we cleared them.
And we destroyed them.
We cleared them in 3 minutes.
Yeah, you just never know. But then you'll go against level 20s who are extremely competent and very, very good. But I hate the idea of smurfing. I'm not a fan of it. I hate Smurf accounts. So I hate the fact that I'm considering making one. I hate that I'm actually considering making one because of the lobby dodging situation that is just a constant fucking problem.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a good thing for TCM that my biggest problem with the game has nothing to do with game design. It has nothing to do with the game design, how it plays, player versus nothing. Not even perks. There are some things that I think should be changed, yada yada. But like, dude, the biggest fucking problem is the goddamn lobby simulator and the lobby dodging. It's so bad.
While we're at it, the game crashing is kind of unreal.
Specifically the server crashing.
The server crashing and losing out on all that XP and all that time you just spent searching.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's been more apparent lately.
Yeah, they did the server maintenance thing to bring back crossplay, and something happened. Like, something changed latency wise, because I've noticed that like swings that are hitting or like not hitting that used to hit all the time, and that's fine. You just start adjusting accordingly. But I'm noticing it that these things are changing.
Yeah.
So yeah, something's weird there, and yeah, more crashes, more games freezing up. So yeah, and man, this is a whole other issue. But people DCing mid kill and it breaks the whole game is just the dumbest thing in the world. And then the last player DCs, you don't get the bonus anymore.
Yeah, family is already kind of struggling with XP. I mean, even some victims. Like, you need that XP, man.
If somebody DCs, it needs to be an XP bonus for family.
And they should not be able to DC during the animation. They can before, they can't after. They shouldn't be able to do it during the animation because that is what breaks the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit if it would stop. Just fix the break in the game. It's actually shocking how consistent it is. It's worse than F13. And F13 had such a bad DC problem, which is why they had to implement a system where the second they DC, the kill counts, or the second you activate the animation, the kill counts.
Yep.
Like right now, TCM, the kill doesn't count until afterwards, but you can still kill them if they DC.
Right.
But DC is breaking lobbies right now. But yeah, it's I've never seen it. Like, it's so consistent.
Honestly, it's
bad.
like it's 3 out of 4 victims DC during the animation.
Yeah, like the second they get, and usually it's people being assholes.
Yeah,
it's people being fucking assholes who are not. I mean, they're playing the game. It's fine, but they're playing super aggressive, stabbing, making their presence known. Yeah, like they're making their presence known, being very aggressive, teabagging. Like, yeah, which is fine. I don't care. But fuck, man, can you not break the game? Can you let us, like, once we kill you fair and square, can you chill?
And that's another thing. They DC'd. They're at the main menu. They're searching for their next game. Meanwhile, we're stuck in that lobby, and we either have to close the game and completely restart the game, or wait until we get kicked back to the lobby, where about 70% of the time you have to restart your game to get back into a party.
Yep.
Why are the people that are playing the game and the people that didn't DC, why are they punished?
Yeah.
Because the game breaks. I mean, it's 1 in every 4. It's 1 in every 4.
Yeah. Yeah, if people DC
the game
like that.
The game completely breaks.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's funny where like their ass cheeks will just start like raising up like cone heads and just go through the floor. But like, it's still so infuriating. I mean, not getting XP, knowing that you're going to have to restart your game and re-party up.
Yeah, it's just super fucking inconvenient because somebody is childish and just can't take an L in peace.
Yeah.
And then, just the grinding side of this game, which is a hell of a grind. The fact that as family, you already get less XP and you get to that last person and they ran you forever. That's usually how it is too. That last victim alive, they run you forever. You finally catch them fair and square and they DC before you get the kill, and the kill doesn't count. And sometimes they'll break the game.
And your hitchhiker gets 400 total XP.
Yeah, because you don't get the XP bonus at the end for killing all the victims. So then you don't get that. And then that
makes people not want to play family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like we talked about before, get people to start playing family more, raise the XP, give the bonuses, even if that last player DCs.
Yeah, just instantly count that as a fucking kill, dude.
Don't have the game break 1 in every 3 games.
Yeah. It would be nice.
I mean,
hackers, I haven't caught any hackers yet. Cheaters. Haven't caught any cheaters yet.
No, do we really want to submit a 10-hour stream as a ticket and say watch 1 in every 3 games crashes? Like, it's a problem.
Yeah, it's 1 in every family games, because it says people DCing as you're killing them. That it happens a lot. 1 in every 3 might be a little exaggerated, but it's a lot.
I don't know. Last night was tough with it, and the night before was tough with it.
Yeah, it's a pain. Yeah, those are the 2 biggest problems right there, and both of them are kind of like server sided. So I don't know what solution you take, or if there is a solution at all. I don't know what steps you take to try to make it better, but something has to be done, because bro, it's fucking terrible. It's a terrible experience right now.
Yeah,
I just want to be able to play victim. As a victim main, I want to be a fucking victim main, please.
Yeah.
As a victim main, I'm stuck being a family main. My ears. What's that one, like, illness you can get for having shit consistently making noise in your ear?
Tinnitus.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it from the fucking chainsaw in my ear.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, clicking quick match and only being able to play family because we sit in those victim lobbies until we get kicked out. It's tough.
It's horrible. It's the worst experience of my entire life.
And yeah, as content creators, there's another separate addition to that, is people don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
So like, that's why we are also bringing it up.
Yeah, it's a little extra annoying for us. Yes.
Correct. But it's annoying, I know, for other people. We get people in the game like, bro, I just want to play. In the game chat, they're like, I just want to play. Come on.
Yep. It sucks. But that's pretty much it. Rant over. The next discussion video we post will be a positive one.
You think?
I haven't figured out the topic yet, but it's going to be positive. Just had to get that off my chest. Because, we say it in streams all the time, but there's only so many people watching streams.
Right.
So I just want to bring it here. Just want to bring it to you, and let's talk about it a little bit. Are we exaggerating? Or if you ever experienced it, just let us know.
Do we need to touch more grass?
Do we need to touch more grass? I mean, that's factually, that is true. We need to touch more grass, but that's not the point. The fact is, I don't touch grass, and I'm seeing the problem. Okay? That's it. Let's know your thoughts in the comments below. It's going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.